Hustlers Paul and Alex have hired a nice shiny silver car, but it's not because they fancy going for a spin. In fact, they're going to use it to demonstrate a scam that is catching out unwary car buyers across the country. They start off by changing the number plates to fake ones and removing any hire company stickers from the car and the keyring. They don't want to leave any evidence that could lead back to them after this scam has finished, because this scam is going to leave a lot of people feeling very angry indeed. This is the hire car scam. The guys drop off the car at an empty house they have taken over for this scam. They have put an advert in the paper offering this 12 grand car for £7,500. They're hoping to tempt their mark with the promise of a bargain. Jess is going to be running the hustle. She's playing a young mum who's been dropped in at the deep end. She's brought a box of toys and Alex has left a child's bike in the drive. These props will come into play later. Alex and Paul have done their part for now, and they promptly leave. Someone has arrived to look at the massively underpriced car. We have a mark. Now, you may be thinking that it's impossible for the hustlers to actually sell this motor. After all, they don't have any of the ownership documents, and won't the hire company miss it after a couple of days? Just how does this hustle work? Let's watch it unfold.
Hello. Hi. My name's Dave. I come to see you about the car.
Oh, right, yeah. Hi, I'm Jane. Hi, nice to meet you. I'll tell you what, let's go get the keys. I'll be out in a second. Okay, do you want to have a look?
Firstly, as Jess goes inside to get the keys, she grabs a baby monitor from the sofa. Remember the box of toys? The bike Alex left outside? These props are being used to set the scene. A young mum, home alone with a child. She can't possibly be a hustler, right?
Nice car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
How long have you had it?
Well, it's my husband's. He got it September last year, so not very long.
Next, Jess mentions a fictional husband, but he isn't around. So where is he? All is about to become clear.
The V5 document, have you?
Well, I haven't actually got any documents with me because my husband's getting a new tax disc this morning. He's got everything with him in his briefcase. That's why the whole day's been messed up, really, because he's been called into work. I've got the little one with me.
So, the fictional husband's not around because he's gone to pay the road tax. And with the vehicle documents in his possession, the mark has no way of discovering the truth about the hire car. All he can do is take her word for it. The ruse is set. Now is the time for Jess to strike.
But we do have a few more people coming this afternoon, and because, you know, we're wanting a quick sale, basically, it's a great deal. It will go this afternoon sometime. But if you are genuinely interested, what I can do is, if you give me maybe a small deposit, say £250, I cancel the rest of the people this afternoon, because you do sound, you know, interested.
So, that's her game. Instead of selling the car, Jess intends to take a deposit on it. Actually, she intends to take as many deposits as she can before the day is out. Jess takes him into the house to take his deposit.
That's for you anyway.
Great, thank you very much.
She hands over a worthless receipt, and that's 250 quid in the kitty. Mark number 2 arrives, and Jess gives him the same spiel.
It's cheap, isn't it? Why is it so cheap?
Because we're just wanting a quick sale. My husband's got a company car now, and
And it works. Again, the bargain price entices him into leaving a deposit.
100, did you say?
Yeah, 100.
Jess's total is now £350. The third mark is also keen.
All right, if I leave a deposit today, when could I pick it up? Obviously, I know you'd have to talk to your husband.
And leaves another 100 to secure the car for himself until 6 o'clock.
There's £100 there.
Jess now has £450. Our fourth mark ups the ante and hands over £300.
300, did you say, yeah?
Yeah, 300.
Bringing the total to £750.
Yes, I'll write you out a receipt anyway.
And mark number 5 gives her all the cash she has on her, £260.
Oh.
Jess has taken over £1,000 now.
I'll see you at 6 o'clock, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah.
Lovely.
All the marks have been told to come back at 6 p.m. to complete the transaction. But the hustlers have no intention of hanging around to meet them. They're off quick sharp to count their cash and give back the hire car.
The price of the car is so attractive that you just can't resist. It's such a nice looking car for that amount of money. How can you not pay a deposit?
It's the greed factor, isn't it?
It is.
You're putting the mark onto a position where he thinks he's ripping you off because he's getting such a cheap deal.
So what happened to our marks when they turned up that evening to seal the deal?
By the time they all turned up at 6 o'clock, when I told them to return, me, the money and the car were all long gone.
Need to see the car. It was here earlier. Yeah, I'm actually here to see him because I put a deposit on it.
Yeah, I put a deposit on the same car as well.
Yeah, and I done it as well, £100. Yeah, so I've got a receipt and everything.
You're not. Do you live here?
No.
I was in. Oh.
Yeah, c'est bien. Really?
No one's in the cars now, you're either. Do you guys know any?
No, I don't know anybody.
No. We've just come here. I saw the car this morning. I put a deposit on.
Somebody at some point in a scam will push a time element on you. They'll say, oh, well, you need to leave the money now because it might go later. If you start hearing all that stuff and yet you don't have the physical evidence in front of you that the car is genuine, be very wary. Be very wary.
No, I didn't think anything at all. I mean, to be honest, when Jane opened the door and I saw her, she's a lovely-looking girl, and the first thing I thought was, ooh, you know, and I suppose that did kind of, if it had been like a big 12-stone gorilla there, or 12-stone, 20-stone gorilla, maybe I wouldn't have handed over the £100 so easily.
Counterfeiting's a serious crime that can affect individuals and businesses of all kinds. In 2004, around 325,000 counterfeits were taken out of circulation. Now, another way of putting that is to say that there are about 6,000 genuine notes for every counterfeit. But of course, counterfeiting is a very serious crime, so nearly every one of those counterfeits represents a crime.
You know, it's one thing being able to create good counterfeit money, but it has to stand up to some kind of inspection. But what would be really clever is to pass the money in such a way that it's not inspected. And that's exactly the kind of scam that a good hustler will come up with to avoid having the counterfeit money checked at all.
Paul has come to this corner shop to demonstrate a scam that's losing unaware shopkeepers thousands of pounds a year. The shop's been rigged with our hidden cameras to cover the action.
Hiya. Good evening, sir.
This is the Counterfeit Cash Con.
I'm scanning for you.
Shopkeepers who operate tills are constantly on the lookout for fake notes. But here's a trick that all shop owners should definitely be aware of. Paul's about to demonstrate how he could pass counterfeit notes if he wanted to. Paul buys some chewing gum and a cheap DVD. You'll see what the DVD is for in a minute.
Can you break that?
Yes, sure.
Sorry, so big.
Paul pays the shopkeeper with a genuine £50 note. Now keep your eye on Paul's left hand. Did you see it? He slips some notes from his pocket under the DVD box. The shopkeeper gives Paul his change. It's 2 20s and some coins.
Thank you very much.
As he distracts the shopkeeper by dropping his change,
Do you have any 10s as well? Would that be okay?
For you.
Paul swaps the real notes that just came out of the till for his own special 20s. And because the normally cautious shopkeeper thought those notes had just come out of his own till, he swaps them for genuine tenors without question. The shopkeeper was lucky, but if Paul wanted to, he could have just walked away with £40 in profit at the shop's expense.
A lot of people might be tempted to throw away a counterfeit, but because it's a crime, it's very important, I think, that they hand them into the police or hand them into their local bank or post office so that actually we can collect the evidence about the counterfeits to help us understand what's going on better.
Sources have reported that Britain is in the grip of a high-tech crime wave, and one of the latest targets is one of our closest friends, the mobile phone. Experts have discovered a security flaw in some of the most popular Bluetooth-enabled phones that allows others to hack into your handset and take control of it. Our hustlers are going to demonstrate for our hidden cameras just how vulnerable your phone can be to a silent attack. This is the Bluetooth scam.
The problem with some Bluetooth phones is you can make an unauthorized connection to the phone and effectively take over the phone, read the contents out, so the phone book, SMS messages, even actually make calls with it.
So, how does the Bluetooth hack work? Our hustlers are going to demonstrate it here. Jess and Paul's phones have their Bluetooth turned on. Alex uses his mobile pocket PC. Because of a security flaw in Jess's phone, he is able to locate the Bluetooth signal, hack directly into the handset and take control of it. Now he can make a call from Jess's phone to Paul's phone. This technique is known as bluejacking.
The Bluetooth hustle works by using the Bluetooth feature on mobile phones. It's a very modern, very useful, very easy piece of technology. They can connect to your phone without you knowing it. Your phone will not even show that it's connected to something.
They're now ready to test it on the public. Alex has set his pocket computer to search for Bluetooth signals. Now he's pinpointed a mark with an enabled handset. He can go for the hack. Now he's in and making a call using the mark's phone. But where's the actual scam here? It's in the number that Alex is calling from the mark's phone. Our hustlers have set up their own premium rate line where calls are charged at £1.50 a minute. So this guy is having the money taken from his pocket, but he's totally oblivious. And if the mark doesn't realise his phone is calling the hustler's premium line, during his journey between Manchester and Liverpool, he will lose £75 in call charges. Ouch. So if Alex spends some time here, he can really take home the bacon. In an hour, he manages to target 20 phones with an average call time of 15 minutes, making him a grand total of £500. Our hustlers have proved for those with the technology and the know-how, this is a really money-spinning scam.
The simplest and best way to protect yourself against this scam is just simply to keep your Bluetooth turned off unless you're actually using it.
If you do not switch off the Bluetooth feature on your phone when you're not using it, you're in danger of somebody finding a way in. This is a really interesting bet because it looks like a magic trick, but in actual fact we use it to steal money from the till.
People often like to perform tricks at bars. Barmen do tricks themselves to amuse their guests. But my advice would be, when those tricks start involving cash, just keep your wits about you and be a bit wary.
Paul has come to a busy bar to perform another proposition bet. Our cameras have been hidden amongst the crowd to capture the action. He's been entertaining the punters at the bar with a few simple magic tricks and has got a bit of a crowd together. He doesn't know it, but this barman is about to be fleeced for £40. Just watch how this hustle works.
Do you ever do it for money?
Not really.
You want to see something for money? I mean,
I'm not gambling.
oh, come on, it's just for a little bit.
Fine.
I promise you, if I can do it, it is the most amazing thing you've ever seen.
Okay, let's go.
Go to the till,
Okay.
take out a £20 note, bring it here.
There you go.
Right, if I just walk out with that, this is great magic. Yeah, I'm going to do a trick. I'm going to do a trick that you won't forget, okay? This could be any £20 note, so have you got a pen?
Yeah.
Like a nice thick one. Perfect. Do me a favour, write your name on there. That's completely against the law. So, I'll confiscate the evidence when we're done. Now, look, if I can do a miracle with this, I get to keep the £20 note. But it has to be something absolutely out of control.
Amazing, yeah.
All right, out of control. Do me a favour, take it, and you got a napkin, like a, a hanky or something. Oh, look, we've got, do me a favour, there's nothing in there, just check that out. Fold it in half. Like that. All right, fold it in half again. All right, let me see it. What? Okay, I'm going to fold it in half one more time. Do me a favour, just hold it here like that. Okay, don't move. All right, nothing at all in a napkin. All right? Yeah?
Yep.
This is what I'm going to do. Put that here. Okay? Put it in there like that. Now, can you feel that? Just feel it underneath. Don't look, just feel it underneath. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, you want to feel it? Make sure it's there. Feeling only. It's there. You want to do it? Just go underneath it. There you go. All right, and there. Now you notice that I never reach underneath, okay? Twist it off like that, okay? Don't put any holes in it, nothing like that. And it's lying a little bit loose in there. Now watch. Let me go to my pocket. This is why we do it with your £20 now. Right. How are you feeling now? I told you it's a trick you'd never forget, right? I mean, exactly. At the beginning, what, a couple of minutes ago, you went to the till, you took out a £20 note, you wrote your name on it, it went in there. We all checked it was in there first, and then we burned it. There's no way anything else could have happened. Yeah. Do me a favor. Go back to the till. Take out a £20 note and see what's written on it. Was that it?
That's the one.
I think the agreement was if I did something that you wouldn't forget. Thank you very much. All right. Take care, guys. All right. Bye-bye.
So it was an impressive trick. Paul won £20 fair and square off the barman, right? Wrong. Paul has actually ended up £40 in profit, as we mentioned earlier. So how did he do it? Remember when Paul asked the crowd to check he had a note hidden under the paper napkin? Well, one member of the crowd is actually fellow hustler Alex. Alex has now nicked the barman's 20.
I never reach underneath. Okay?
And he's off to play his role in the con. He goes down to the other end of the bar, where Jess has been keeping the barmaid distracted. By simply ordering a drink, Alex gets the bar lady to do his dirty work. The signed 20 really is now back in the till. But here's the clever bit. The barmaid has given Alex his drink and the change from the £20 note. But actually, Alex was paying for the drink with a note that already belonged to the bar. So far, the hustlers are up a bottle of beer and the change from 20 quid. Next, as the trick draws to a close, Paul asks the barman to check in the till for the signed note. Sure enough, it's in there. As he hands it over, the barman knows he's lost £20 on this bet. But since he doesn't know how it was done, he still doesn't know about the other 20 that came out of the till in change. Bar staff will never realise until it's time to cash up at the end of the night.
Pinch and push is a technique where the pickpocket pinches the surface of your jeans and then with another finger pushes up against your wallet. And because your wallet is between your jeans and you don't feel the pinch. And when you pull back on the material and push up with the wallet, there's enough room that you cannot feel the wallet moving. The general rule is if it's easy for you to get at it, it's easy for the pickpocket to get at it. Put it in your front pocket, it's always there. And if anybody were to go into that pocket, you'd know about it. But you put it in your back pocket, it's out of sight, it's out of mind, and it could be out of your pocket before you know it.
The hustlers have come to a shopping centre to perform a wallet snatch for our hidden cameras. This is the pinch-push pocket pick. Notice how they take up strategic positions. Paul is the pickpocket who will perform the dip. He's stationed in the area below the escalators. And Alex will be the runner. He's in position at the top of the escalators. All they need now is a mark. And there he is. That's their mark.
Sorry, mate.
Paul pretends to bump into the mark and apologises for nudging him. This is the key manoeuvre. He's pinched the mark's back pocket and pushed his wallet up. That's why it's called the pinch push. Now the wallet's ripe for the plucking. As Alex the runner approaches down the escalator, Paul makes his move. And there it is. Alex is off undetected, and the mark is one wallet poorer.
Terrible place to put something. It's a terrible place to put anything of value. If you put something in your back pocket, someone's going to take it.
Organised crime gangs are operating cash machine fraud all over the UK. In 2004, the total sum of money lost was a staggering £75 million. And one of the most common methods con men use to commit cash point fraud is with a fixed device that is very tricky to spot. Our hustlers are going to demonstrate for our secret cameras how a con artist can rig a cash point with a device that will clone your cash card and enable them to steal money from your account.
One of the most prevalent scams in recent years has been the placing of card readers on ATMs. The idea is simple. You put a shell over the ATM so that it looks like a legitimate part of that device. Victims come up and place their credit card or ATM card into this, enter their code, withdraw money, and then receive their card back. What they don't realize is that in between their transaction is an illegal device that reads every single piece of data on your card and records it.
Hustler Paul, rigged up with a camera hidden in his bag, enters a shop which has a cash machine inside. In his hand he has what is known as a skimming device. Now that the coast is clear, he moves in to fit the device over the card reader slot. This device works in two ways. The skimmer is able to read the magnetic stripe of your card and is fitted with a hidden mini camera that is overlooking the pin pad to record the pin number. Jess now comes to use the cash point ahead of another queuing customer. He will be our first mark. What this move does is to prove subconsciously to the mark that the machine is perfectly safe. Having seen Jess successfully get some cash out, the mark will suspend any possible suspicions that he might have. Now the first mark inserts his card. The skimmer reads his card details whilst the camera clearly captures his 4-digit PIN. His card is returned and he takes his cash. Even though the cash has come out, he's already lost out. His details have been captured by the hustlers, and yet he doesn't suspect a thing. And now comes mark number 2. Again, the machine reads the magnetic stripe on his card and the camera records his PIN. Once our second mark has collected his cash and left the shop, Paul will move in to collect the skimmer. With 2 sets of card details bagged, our hustlers will show us how this becomes a money spinner.
Essentially, the next step after having read the cards and taken the device off the cash machine is downloading all the information from the card reader onto a laptop. Then the hustlers would use a very cheap card reader themselves, which you connect up to your laptop. What that enables them to do is to program other cards. Now, all they need is another card with a magnetic strip on the back. Mobile top-up cards seem to be the hustlers' favorites at the moment. Any mobile top-up cards will do. They take them, swipe them once to erase them, and then swipe them again, thus programming them with the card details of one of the numerous cards that they've copied. Now, armed with that, they can now go to a cash machine, stick that top-up card in any cash machine, and withdraw cash.
Mobile phone top-up cards. Don't believe us? Just check this out. Alex is now going to use this clone card in this ATM. He inserts the card. Uses the mark's PIN recorded on the minicam and manages to withdraw this £100 cash. He later returned the money, but some of the devices being used by the real thieves are even more elaborate.
This one here is basically the whole fascia that would go over a cash point machine. As you can see, it's very authentic looking. It's got all the stickers that would normally be on a normal cash point. That'll be stuck down with double-sided tape onto the cash point. So the rear of it is quite crude. You can see that it's all bits of electronics stuck in with different forms of like Airfix and Airfix type glue, made up of bits of card. You can see all the bits of card they use to create the slots. And to the top of the ATM, they'll put normally something like this. Beside here, you have a little pinhole camera, and there's certain bits of electronics that they've stripped out of cameras and what have you, and that takes a picture of you putting your PIN number in.
There's a couple of things you should definitely watch out for when you're using your cash card at any cash machine anywhere in the world. Number one, if there's anything protruding, sticking out, looking suspicious anywhere near where the card slot is, do not use that machine. Try and find another one. And number two, and most importantly of all, always shield your PIN. Remember, if hustlers get what's on the back of a magnetic strip, they cannot use it without your PIN number.
Jess has hit the streets. She looks innocent enough, but what this guy's about to learn is once you've collided with this lady, you've walked straight into the trap of the melon drop.
Sorry.
Why did you just come up from behind me just like that?
The idea of this con is to engineer an accident and convince the mark that it's their fault. Hustlers are always looking for a new angle, and when they found out that Japanese people were paying more than £40 for melons in Japan, they'd go to the local supermarket, buy a melon, and then bump into Japanese tourists on the street, dropping the £1 melon and claiming that it cost them upwards of £40.
Nowadays, the melon drop can be done using any old object, just as long as the hustler can convince the sucker that it's actually valuable. The prop that we use is a box with some wrapping paper over it, and what we've done is we convinced the sucker that this is actually what's in the box, but once it's broken, this is all they can hear. So actually, it was broken at the very start. We just put shattered glass in there.
You are applying for people's decency. The key element of this is also embarrassment. You're appealing to people to do the right thing.
Jess has positioned herself outside an expensive department store in an upmarket part of town. Our hidden cameras watch on as she scouts for her victims. Tucked under her arm is her accomplice in this scam, the box of broken glass. For this scam to really work, Jess needs to target respectable-looking male marks who she can really work her act on. Watch as she makes her first hit. Here comes the bump.
Oh! Oh my God!
As planned, Jess drops her prop to the floor. Now all she needs to do is convince the mark that they are responsible for knocking it out of her hands.
Oh my God!
So sorry.
Oh, please don't be broke. Oh, you've just broken my vase.
The mark can immediately hear the damage. This is the first convincer.
Oh my...
Sorry.
Oh, why did you just come up from behind me just like that?
You just stopped.
Yeah, but what, am I not allowed to stop anymore?
Jess's first key tactic is to create a big scene to make the mark feel embarrassed and uncomfortable. Let's see how she does with mark number 2.
You just done that?
I didn't just stop.
You did. You just walked right past me and knocked out my hand.
I'm really sorry.
Why did you just walk so close to me then?
I didn't mean to walk close to you. I was just walking by.
You did. Look at all the space. You just bumped right into me and just knocked my vase over.
It's a battle of wills, and whoever can get the other to back down first will have the upper hand.
My mum this morning.
Maybe you can take it back and
I can't take it back. It's broken. Can you not hear it?
Jess's aim is to get them to say they're sorry.
Or take it back and say someone knocked into me. Can I please have a refund? I don't think so.
They've got insurance. They can cover it.
This mark's putting up a good fight. Can Jess talk him round?
Not now, because it's broken.
It wasn't my intention to break it. It was just an accident.
Yeah, it wasn't my intention to stand here and break it either.
Now let's see how she does with our last mark.
What did you just do that for? You just came out of nowhere. Ow! I can't believe you've just done that.
Look, I feel really bad.
Yeah, but I'm sorry.
Oh my...
miles away. I'm really...
I can't believe it.
All the marks have apologised, 1 point to Jess. Now they have essentially admitted responsibility, Jess has got the green light. She reveals to the marks that the vase is a special gift she's bought for her mum. They now know what they've just broken is both important and potentially valuable.
I got this vase for my mum this morning. I need to get this, it's my mum's birthday today. You don't understand how important this is.
Now she mentions that she can't afford to buy the vase again.
I don't know what to do.
What am I supposed to do? I can't just go and buy another one, can I? I can't afford to. I can't afford to go and buy another one of these.
Well, how much was it?
It's £65. I can't go and buy another one. I can't afford to go. It doesn't matter, but what am I supposed to do? You can't just say sorry.
She's looking for sympathy, and of course, it is a hint that she'll need some financial compensation. This leads into the final stage of the scam. It's time to get her hands on the marks' cash. Notice the way she uses certain phrases, appealing to the marks to do the right thing.
Be reasonable. It wasn't just me stood here and then I dropped it. You just walked into me and knocked out my hand. Be reasonable. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have dropped it. Just have the decency to help me out. Oh, now you've just walked right into me. Well, at least have the decency to help me out. Well, have the decency to help me out and help me go get another one.
Jess's last tactic is to become relentlessly demanding and wear the marks' defences down until they finally give in.
I'm late. I need to go get this now. So if you've got the cash, I'll just go and get one now. Have you got any cash?
Yeah.
Or there's
£20.
£20. It cost me 65. It cost me £65.
And so our hustler is victorious, and each mark's offered to stump up part of the cash for her fictional vase.
Look, I think that's pretty generous of me. Here, it wasn't all my fault. That's half of it. You know, maybe you should put it in the bag. Be a little bit more careful.
Okay.
All right, cheer up.
Bye. Thank you very much. Be careful next time when you're walking. Okay.
Cool,
Thank
it was not my fault.
Well, it wasn't my fault.
Well, I mean, I'm really late. It's your fault, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't all my fault, but okay, whatever. Thank you.
In just 30 minutes, Jess has made herself £125. So why were our marks so willing to fall for this scam?
I bumped into a young lady who had a package. It fell on the ground. It broke. She was very convincing, asked me for compensation for her package. I gave her some money.
Walking down the street here, going for some lunch, and suddenly this woman just turned, and this box just fell on the floor, and she said there was a vase in there and broke, and I don't know. I just thought, oh, I'll give her some money for it to go and buy another one.
I heard it. It was, I shaked it and it felt like a broken vase or something. And obviously, I mean, we are in Knightsbridge, so all the shops around here are expensive, and we don't expect £10 vase or something like this. As I said, I felt responsible, and she was a young, pretty lady, so.
Some would say fruit machines are just another form of hustle, because like every good hustle, they sucker you in with the promise of getting something for nothing. We all know that playing a fruit machine is a gamble, but Alex, Jess and Paul are going to reveal a few things you might not know about your real chances of winning.
There's about 250,000 fruit machines in this country. There's a good reason for that. Machines cost a lot to buy, but the profit returns for the owners are ginormous.
We used to call these the one-armed bandits, and that's probably because they were really good at robbing you of your money, but it's perfectly legal, although the amount of money that they decide to take is entirely determined by the operator of the machine.
The machines can be set by their owners to pay out a fixed percentage of what the gambler puts in. In the UK, the minimum percentage they can legally pay back is 70%. So that means for every £10 inserted, the gambler will only win back an average of £7 in prizes.
Less than 70%, you could call it almost an organised form of hustling. So they're just putting it in a corner and waiting for you to fall for it.
You can get chips like this over the internet. Arcade owners can get hold of these and insert them into the machines. I'll show you exactly where they go. You see where it says percentage key over here? If you put one of these chips in there, you can change the percentage. Now you can put it down as low as 20%. So if you're a dodgy fruit machine owner, you can slot one of these into your fruit machine and make it pay out a lot less than what it legally should.
They are quite fun to play on there, and you can win money on them, but in the long run, you won't be winning on any one machine.
I mean, what kind of information do you know when you walk up to a machine? This one's called Battle Axe. It's a picture of a very large lady with lots of hair. That's it. That's all that you know. So you know the best time to play one of these is after a busy night when the machine's probably been filled up by players. So, you know, maybe after a Saturday night or a busy night like that, that's the best time to play one of these machines. It would be really helpful if you could walk up to any machine and figure out exactly how much money was in it, how much the percentage is. And there are ways to do that. If you were to get a key, just like this one from the internet, it costs about £10. So look, if you were to put this in here like that and turn it, it gives me a bunch of information that I can use. The percent, 75% payout. Target is 78% right now. There's the number of spins, and that's the number of coins that are in there. The only thing you might want to worry about is that sometimes an alarm will go off in these machines when you turn it. So you might want to go up to the jukebox and select the loudest track you can before you try this.
Refill keys aren't illegal, but we don't recommend you use them in an arcade. People found trying to use these keys by burly arcade owners could end up in serious bother.
Can I have that?
No.
Premium rate numbers are big business in the UK, and although most phone lines are completely legitimate, many others are run by con artists to deceive the unsuspecting public and make some quick cash. Today, our hustlers are out to demonstrate a premium rate scam operated in offices across this country and the USA. This is the Courier Con.
Recently, a gang of motorcycle couriers were arrested. What they would do is they would enter offices with parcels that didn't belong to anybody there. They would pretend there's a problem with the call centre that was giving them the instructions and ask for permission to use the phone.
So, our hustlers have set up their own premium rate phone line, which charges £1.50 a minute to the caller. Dressed as motorbike couriers and rigged with these hidden cameras, Alex, Jess and Paul have one hit each to see just how easily they can make a money-spinning call right under the nose of an office receptionist. They each target a separate office building.
Hi there. I've got a pickup for N16.
For where?
N16, North 16. It is a... Sorry, one second. Dispatch. So they've been doing it to me all day.
Oh, that's fine.
Dispatch. So I've got a flat battery and do you mind if I use your phone very quickly? It's just the dispatch. Just
like a local number?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's absolutely fine.
Is that all right?
Yes, on the side, and you just dial 9 to dial.
Just dial 9 to come out?
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
No, that's fine.
Alex seems to have convinced her that he's the real deal, and with a little white lie about the number he's calling, she's happily handed over the phone. Now he can call his premium rate line and get the cash counter rolling.
They have no idea who I am, and they have no parcel for N16.
Half a mile away, Jess is about to try her luck.
Pick it up.
Got a name or?
I haven't got anything.
No, I don't know what it is.
There's nothing at all. My battery's flat. Do you mind if I just use your phone? Is that okay? Thank you. Oh God, the amount of times this happens.
You've never come here before, so I don't know.
No, I've never been here before, so thank you.
Press 9 to dial out.
9.
She's got hold of the handset, no problems.
Hi, it's TH. Yeah. Can you put me through to control, please?
Over with Paul now. Surprisingly, this receptionist can't locate the parcel either.
I haven't got one for N16, sorry. Have you got a contact name I can call?
Nothing for N16 at all.
Nothing for N16.
Do you have a phone I could use? Just to,
yeah.
I know you're busy. Sorry about that. I'll try and get through.
He's got hold of the phone, and he's off too. Now, the secret to this scam is to stay on the line for as long as they possibly can without blowing their cover. But will our receptionist go for it, or will they smell a rat?
I'm going to have to hurry you up because I get internal calls through that phone.
Oh, sorry.
Paul's receptionist is challenging him.
You not get them to give you a call back, perhaps?
Maybe I will, yeah. Let's
Do you know how
get
to
them
get
back.
the intercom, really?
Yeah, this thing's completely useless inside a building, unfortunately.
But he brushes off her questions and retains his staying power on the phone. Alex's technique is to charm the receptionist.
Very nice offices. What do you guys do here? We're very nice offices. What do you...
architectural practice and interior design as well.
Oh, wow. No wonder you don't look that nice. Nicest office I've been to all day.
He continually apologises for being on the phone.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
She says it's fine, which is actually buying him more time. Jess is still putting in a great performance.
Oh, you're kidding, really? Because I've got another package to pick up, so...
She's utterly convincing that she's got someone on the other end of the phone.
Because it was the same problem that happened last time as well, with the computer, so I had to speak to Caroline, she just sorted it out for me.
Our hustlers are literally making money for nothing, and the marks have no idea that the person in front of them's racking up a huge phone bill and pocketing the profit. So why are these marks so ready to believe our hustlers? It's simply a case of social conditioning. Our hustlers look like genuine couriers in a recognisable situation. So why would the marks question something so apparently normal? Back with Paul. He's feeling the pressure to end his fake conversation.
Yes, that's perfect. Okay. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. They can't get the details. They're going to basically get someone else to come out once they know that it's from. Yeah, after all...
He hangs up here and is our first hustler out of the running. He's been on the phone for 10 minutes and has made £15.
All right, bye.
Sensing that his receptionist is getting restless, Alex beats a retreat, but with 15 minutes clocked up, he's made £22.50.
Thank you for that. I do apologise.
I hope you managed to find your...
Thank you very much. Thanks again, and sorry to bother you.
No, that's absolutely fine.
All right.
Well,
take care. Thank you. Bye.
Okay,
So, Jess is the last hustler left standing. She spent an amazing 25 minutes on the phone and totalled up almost £40. She decides to wrap it up here before her luck runs out.
Okay, thanks, bye. I'm going to have to go, someone else is going to have to come. Sorry about that anyway, but cheers.
So, between them, they've made 50 minutes of calls and racked up a phone bill of £75. So, what did our victims think when we revealed the scam?
I think quite a lot of people would fall for the same kind of scam. Obviously, to me, he seemed a completely genuine courier. And, you know, obviously I won't do that again, but I did, and so we learn by our mistakes.
What I would obviously do differently is if a stranger came into the office, someone that I'd never seen before or really didn't know, I would, and they asked to use the phone, I would actually take the number down that they would like to dial, and I would dial it for them.
There's a lot of legitimate business in the premium vape industry, but of course there's also an element of criminality, and they're exploiting people's gullibility really about the fact that their telephone handset is almost an extension of their credit card, that every time you make a call, you're spending money.
Alex, Jess and Paul are at this bar to shoot a few games of pool, but they've still got scamming on their minds. They're here to hustle some quick cash out of the local punters with a pool proposition bet.
A proposition bet, everybody knows a proposition bet. It's basically when you say, I bet you I can do something. Will you bet against me that I can or cannot do this? Now, bearing in mind, you're usually talking about something that sounds quite impossible to do. So most people will tell you, well, there's no way that can be done. But if you turn to them and say, yes, there is a way that can be done, by this time, they're so curious just to see how this is going to work. Usually, they'll just pay a £5 just to see what happens.
Alex has found someone who's up for a challenge.
What I propose to do is with one shot, taking one shot, put the one ball into the corner pocket and the 8 ball into the corner pocket, but the one ball goes in first. So the middle ball sinks first, then followed by the 8. One shot.
The shot Alex is proposing sounds impossible. How can he put this yellow ball into this pocket before the black ball in just one shot? Unsurprisingly, the mark takes the bet, but how is Alex going to pull it off?
Have you got any ideas? Because I'm willing to let you go have a try.
I have no clue.
Yeah?
In all honesty, no clue.
All right, I'll show you. Hold the cue.
Alex didn't say he'd do this shot unaided. He places a triangle between the two balls. and rests the yellow ball on a cube of chalk. Now he's ready to take the shot.
Oh, beautiful.
Well done.
Good. Excellent.
So how did that just happen? Alex hit the cue ball at the yellow ball. Because it's raised up on the chalk and resting against the triangle, the strike caused the yellow ball to jump up over the triangle and land in the pocket. Meanwhile, the triangle gently knocks the black ball into the corner pocket. Our mark must have thought he was onto a winner, but it's Alex who's made himself a quick and easy tenner. Alex is at the airport, looking for a seat. He rests his bag down for a second, has a look around, and then moves on. Notice anything strange? Take another look. You've just witnessed the booster bag scam.
The booster bag is almost like the comedy item of pickpockets because it's unbelievable when you see it. It looks like it's out of a James Bond movie, and yet it's incredibly effective. All the booster bag is a large bag that has got a false bottom, and all it does is it gets dropped on top of a slightly smaller bag. There's nothing to see because the larger bag is covering it, and unless the mark has noticed that the bag is gone, you're just walking down the street with a rather large bag.
The key to the scam is the way the bag is rigged. It's hollow and contains a spring-loaded grabbing device which can hold on to any smaller bag it's placed over.
Signature?
Alex has spotted the perfect hit.
They got a car in our parking.
With the evidence completely hidden, he can casually walk away. And if the scam proves too tough to pull off single-handedly, the hustler can simply introduce an accomplice to act as a decoy.
Excuse me, I was wondering if you could just help me, please. I'm a bit stuck. I can't seem to find my flight anywhere.
Right, the Copenhagen flight?
Yeah.
As Jess distracts the mark with a question, Alex swoops in for the bag.
The Copenhagen flight?
Yeah.
It's a very simple, effective and crafty little con.
Too many times people go and sit in a cafe, put their bag over the back of the chair. Remember, these people are opportunistic. If you're slightly protecting yourself, they'll just move on to somebody else.
Our hustler's next scam is at this local car park. With the aid of a fluorescent jacket, a simple out-of-order sign and a white hat, Paul is going to demonstrate how a con man can hustle some easy cash out of the public. This is the car park con.
If the hustlers target the right area, they can make a very good sum of money in a very short period of time. People are in a rush, they need to park their cars, they don't really want to be worrying about what's going on, so they see the sign, it's out of order, they hand over their cash. Now, it's a couple of pounds at a time, but if you have 20, 30 cars that are going to go and park, you can raise a pretty good sum of money.
So, Paul is posing as a car park attendant and has stationed himself by a perfectly functioning ticket machine that is labelled with an out-of-order sign. But are the public really going to fall for it? Or will they see through Paul's disguise? Remember, this scam is being played out in public, and our hustlers run the risk of being rumbled at any time. Alex is on watch out close by and can radio through if there are any problems.
Morning. The network's down, you have to pay. Yeah, you have to pay me.
Pay you?
Yeah.
Why?
She seemed a bit suspicious, but Paul plays it cool.
What do you want, a ticket?
Yeah, but
How long do you want? How long do you want?
Up to 3 hours.
Up to 3 hours, that'll be £5. please.
You gonna give me a ticket, are you?
There you go. Just put this in your car, make sure people can see it. Put it in the front.
She's just bought a worthless piece of paper, believing it's a valid ticket. And look at the receipt Paul's given her. It's just a page from a standard receipt book stamped with the word paid. Paul's just made his first £5, and if he can keep this up, he stands to make a good sum.
Like that. There you go. Thank you.
She buys a ticket from Paul and leaves. Hit number 1's a success. Now for hit number 2.
Hold on a second. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
The Mark tries to test the machine. Perhaps he doesn't believe our hustler. To divert the Mark, Paul radios Alex on his walkie-talkie.
Okay, all right. We need pound, please.
It does just the trick. A bit of official sounding chat, and the Mark backs off.
Yeah, 2 o'clock. That's loads of time. All right, secure. Thank you very much. How long do you need?
Hit number 3, and Paul's on a roll. She isn't asking any questions.
How long do you need?
And the Marks just keep coming, buying the fake parking tickets without a second thought.
They're going to be out giving out tickets all day today. It's ridiculous. Okay, there you go. Thank you very much. £2. It will only be 3 hours because they're going to be giving out tickets.
And why wouldn't they believe Paul? As well as looking the part, he has all the props you'd expect, a float of coins and a book of receipts. So, how is this scam really working?
By Paul wearing a uniform, he managed to convince the public that he was an authority figure, so they were handing him over money without even a second thought.
Well, that's just social compliance at work, isn't it? You turn up at a car park, the machine's broken down, and there's someone there to take your money. Who's going to ask questions? It's the perfect example of somebody using a uniform. I mean, it has nothing on it. It has no badges. I have an ID that basically I just made on my computer. And I have a receipt book that doesn't say anything except I've stamped the word paid on some of the tickets.
Back at the car park, and in just 1 hour, Paul's made 50 hits. He may have only taken a few pounds off each mark, but it's added up to a hefty total of over £100.
The whole network is out. So you can pay me, I'll give you a ticket.
This is a particularly cold-blooded scam, as the Marks stand to lose out even further. The penalty for parking without a valid ticket in this car park is a fine of £100. In fact, we returned a few hours later and found that for this poor guy, that's exactly what happened.
I think it's horrible. How could you do that? How could you take money off of innocent people?
It's an exploitation and they need to be stopped.